Cars, cars, and cars. Fixing, repairing, rebuilding, restoring, and today, that's right, we're back on a Mini.
He's back.
He's back! I'm thinking I'm back.
Previously on NCAT View.
The Matrix surrounds you. The Matrix is so real. So escape the Matrix now. Caught in a loop, it feels so real. But deep inside,
So last time we plastic welded the bumper, fixed the hole, put the bumper back together. So today what we're gonna do is reinforce it from behind, make it stronger than it was ever. And then we're just gonna go and prime it, paint it, and see if it was worth it. Also, I'll be painting on the backyard. No painting booth, just in the backyard. Should be fun. So we start by mixing some isopor fibreglass body filler. Cleaning the area is always important. It's all about prep. Then let's add some mesh. Links will be in the description, but this one is big boy. Once mixed at the right ratio, just apply it on the bumper. Then lay the mesh over it and apply a second layer over it. Just ensure when you're applying it, there's no air trapped in between. Ensure you squeeze the body filler as much as you can, just to ensure any possible bubble trapped is out. And now, although it looks like I'm applying some filler at the front, I'm not. I'm just using the leftovers mixture that I've done, just so when I add some fresh body filler, I have something to hold to. And the leftovers, it's waste, so it can just be thrown away. And so now that the filler is finally cured and dried, I can start sanding it with a 60 grit sandpaper. But when I realized that it was not enough, I have to call for big guns. Yep, that's right. I used the grinder just to give me a head start. And then I went back to the sanding paper and I sanded and sanded and sanded until perfection finally starts appearing. But it was long, 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 long. Almost lost my hope, but it happens when you do these kind of things. Hope will be either your best friend or your worst enemy. The ride is never smooth, but the destination, trust me, it will be worth it. So don't give up, no matter what gets thrown at you. Keep going. So today we're gonna take advantage that the fact there's no wind, and we're gonna apply some 2K primer. So I'm gonna do first is degrease bumper, and then prime it. I can see it's previous paint, some of the plastic primer, the first coat of primer that I put, some of the fiberglass. All of that needs to be covered before the base coat, which will be yellow, same as original color. And for this today, I'm not gonna even use my professional paint gun that I've got, just because it's primer. I'll show what I'm gonna use. This is what I'm gonna use, the cheapest ever gun you can buy on Amazon, eBay, you pick it. But for what it is, primer, I'm okay with that. Base coat, I'll use my professional one. And we've got everything that we need. Panel cleaner, thermocloth. Thermocloth. And I'm gonna have to be honest, this cheap gun, it was no easy task. You will see me adjusting the pressure up and down, left to right, just trying to find the right settings. But to be honest, the price that was, I don't know if there's such thing as right setting with this gun, but it got the job done. Was I surprised? Yeah. Was I happy? Hell yeah. But would I suggest to buy this gun for anyone to use it? No. That's just the first coat out of three, which I'm gonna go with. I'll wait 20 minutes. It's about 20 degrees. Looking good. Let's see damage area. Okay. Very happy. There we go. Pretty cool. Damage was right there. The hole. Now can never exist. Okay. Two more coats. I'll show you next. If you recall, the original side panel was way too gone. So I got one off eBay, different color. And because there were no dents or scratches, all I had to do is change the color. So that's why I'm applying some primer. And later, I'll apply the yellow color that will match with the rest of the car. First coat, and looks pretty good already. Just gonna do two more.
1 million zillion jillion dillion cotillion times later.
So it's a Monday, 25th of August. Lovely day. Look at that. Sunshine. Today we are completing the bumper. So previously we painted. Today we will sand it nice and smooth because we don't want none of these to show through the paint. And once sanded, we'll paint it. So let's do it. So if you remember, this is where the heat happened. This was the area which I previously fixed, and all of this corner as well. There we go. You can see the fiberglass, the mesh. There we go. See, nice and smooth. But what we're going to do is just sand it 600. No, I'm gonna go with 400 sandpaper, wet, just to make it nice, smooth and shiny. Okay, let's do it. Okay, and all we're gonna do is simply wet sand it. I'm gonna go with 400, but I might change it to 500. I'll see. But the reason why I like to go with 400 is because then the paint, when I put the base coat, will have something to grip to. But I'll see how it goes. All I use is water. You can use soapy water. I just use water. Not enjoying this sandpaper. So this is before, and this is the shiny reflection, mirror-like. That's what we need. And yes, I'm not gonna lie, I must have spent a good couple of hours just sanding it, rectifying, making it perfect, shining, mirror result that I needed to get. And mostly because I was recording it and trying to find the best angle, just so I can show you. Because if I didn't have to record, maybe it would have taken me maximum 30 minutes to get the same result. So, if you're in doubt and you haven't yet, maybe now is a good time to hit that button and subscribe. Like I said, if you do, you're welcome and thank you very much. If you don't, just keep watching and enjoying it. So that's the copper coming through. I will have to cover that. Otherwise, you'll react with the paint. Okay, let me just finish that. Fix this. I'll bring it back. In theory, you always need a primer to cover that. But if I do it, set me back about 1 hour or so. So I'm going to cheat. I'm going to try to paint. Because there is a chance that paint won't react, but there's a chance the paint won't adhere as well to this area. So, which could possibly happen is the paint peel from this area because it hasn't got primer, properly make the connection between the copper and the paint. Yeah, well, let's try. No loss in trying, right? And if it works, I'll save some time. Sorry about the wind. Now we're just gonna do the same thing with the side panel. As you can see, it's not smooth at all. So let's just make it smooth, shiny, silky smooth. This is what you want to see. Nice and shiny. Beautiful. Yep. Happy with that.
I love it.
Of course you do. I make you silky smooth. I tell you this.
So now to speed up things a little bit, I'm gonna use my compressor. And if you don't have a compressor, you can always use a heat gun or even a hair dryer or just a cloth will do it quick. So this way, be much quicker. So no matter how much you wash it or clean it, there'll be always this after sanding, which is sand dust mixed with water. We need to address that. See that? we need to clean that, because if not, because the paint will definitely react to that. Look at that. This is all dust. Oh, hello. You can clearly see there that just dust. But apart from that, looking good, nice and smooth. And for that, all we're gonna use it's panel cleaner and, of course, thermocloth. Let's go. Take your time. Preparation is the key. The more you prepare, the less chance to fail, and the bigger chance to get the result that you need. There he is. Give me a second. Let me show you something. I'm pretty sure every painter or every person that actually does paint jobs has reached this point. Definitely once. And I've reached quite often. So to fix it, I came up with an idea. Let's see if it works, right? Look at that. Like I know what I'm doing. So now let's just add 100 mil. That's our 100 mil. And the best is, wait for it. And now, ha! Like it never happened before. Look at that. Nice and clean. Just with masking tape. So now we are on serious mode. Meaning, oh, there you go. Another way to hold your gun. Just use the crush bumper from the Mini. So this time, like I said, we're gonna use the big guns. I'm gonna use my developers to put the base coat and the clear coat, because now we mean business, and we don't want to mess around with cheap paint guns. And the weather is not the best, but so first I start by spraying a light coat over the exposed copper, and then to let it dry I go to the opposite side of the bumper, starting with the edges, the corners on both sides. Should give enough time for that to dry. And once the edges, corners, these sides are done, then I'm fully confident and I can go over it full throttle. However, this is only the first coat out of 3, so I'm still taking it light. Now, for the second coat, some people prefer to do it once it settles, once it dries. Me, I've got my own settings, comes with experience. So, after I adjusted my gun with the right PSI, I can start laying my wet coat, which is the second one, straight over the first one. We're gonna do one more, and we'll see what we can do. Let's try nice and easy. So let's just wait and see what the first coat look like, and then if we need adjustments, which we will definitely, we're gonna do another coat, and we'll take it from there. Meanwhile, let me go and paint the side panel. And that's it for now. I'm gonna give it about an hour or so it dries and cures properly. But yeah, that's it. Meanwhile, I'll clean the gun, but looking good so far. Look at that. Looking nice and shiny. And there's no clear coat yet, so it can only get better. Okay, let's wait. Okay, let's go and do it. And now I'm just using the tack cloth just to remove any dust or debris that might have landed, because as you can see, I'm painting outside, and before clear coat, it'll be the last time that I will have to ensure no dirt or impurity stays on the paint. First coat, looking good. It's ready. Just needs to cure for the next day or so, 2 days, and that's it. I'm very happy with the result, considering the weather, the conditions, the fact that it was not done in a painting booth, but yes, outside, and that's the result. There we go. Worth it. But a long day. We did well. We did this. Everything was done right here, next to the car. Right here. I cannot show you what the car looks like at the moment, but you will see soon. I promise. Oh, even spiders are here. Ooh, these are some strong webs. Look at that. But yeah, everything was done here. And this is the result. And yes, it is the same bumper. Remember the writing? Remember? Still here. The bumper, it's the same. Easy? No. Did it take long? Yes. Was it worth it? Definitely yes. Definitely yes. Well, I hope you enjoyed. Damn, she looks good. See you next time. Boy, I wish you could see what I can see, because what's here? Really apologize that I cannot show you, but if you stick around enough, you will see it. The car you first saw, it's all the same. I can tell it right now. See you next time. Here's my first work that you saw. Oh, oh. I'm not gonna edit that.